Hello everyone. Am I audible? Guys, please confirm me. Okay. Hello everyone. Am I audible? Yes, it is audible and visible. Now, guys, uh, sorry for the day 3 lecture. I not able to create it yesterday. So we will continue our lecture with today. Uh, so today is our day 3 class. So uh, are you guys revising or recalling or not whatever I teach today? So you have to study that things, the that thing that they whatever I teach, you have to study on that day. So we are studying about motion and force. So guys, as we know, continue we are in फिजिक्स. जैसे कि हम लोग जानते हैं कि हम लोग यहाँ पे क्लास 10th का पूरा फिजिक्स करने वाले हैं और हम लोग मोशन और फोर्स से स्टार्ट किए हैं. तो हमने अभी तक 2 लेक्चर किया है. सो इफ आपके कोई दोस्त हैं और कोई रिलेटिव्स हैं जो फ्रॉम स्क्रैच टू एडवांस लेवल के जाना चाहते हैं, तो उन लोग को प्लीज शेयर कीजिए अपने दोस्तों को जो आपके क्लोज हैं, ताकि आपका भी इंटरेस्ट बना रहे. और जब तक ये कोर्स खत्म ना हो जाए, प्लीज गाइस मेक श्योर यू हैव टू keep patience, and please, if you are not subscribed till now, you have to subscribe, and please do like for our motivations, so we can create the lecture with more interest and provide better content for you. So please follow our social handle pages, also our WhatsApp channel, WhatsApp community and Telegram community for your doubts and other things that we can help you. So guys, without wasting time, we are further proceeding with our chapter motion and force. So let me share the screen. Guys, see. Let me recall all things, but whatever we are studied till now. Uh, so we studied about motion and force chapter. In the beginning, we have studied what is physics, we all know what is physics. Whatever we do things, every things are have some relation with the physics concept. And in simple terms, we describe physics as a physics is a branch of science which deals with the study of matter and energy and relationship between them. And physics provide us mathematical formula for earthly events. देखिए फिजिक्स क्यों बाकियों सब्जेक्ट से अलग है, क्योंकि हम लोग को यहाँ पता चलता है कि चीज कैसे काम करती है, कैसे रिलेट करते हैं. बाकी सब सब्जेक्ट आप ले लो, बायोलॉजी, ये सब हम लोग पहले ही जानते हैं. ये लोग पे ये सब थोड़ा सा रटने वाला चीज इन सब में ज्यादा होता है. तो फिजिक्स इसीलिए यूनिक है क्योंकि हम लोग यहाँ सारा चीज विजुअली ऑब्जर्व करते हैं. यहाँ सारा चीज को एक दूसरे कैसे रिलेट है ये हम लोग पूरा अच्छे से विजुअलाइज कर पाते हैं. और हम लोग ये ऐसा व्हाट इज मोशन पढ़े थे, उसमें क्या बोले थे, कोई भी एक ऑब्जेक्ट एक जगह से दूसरी जगह डिस्प्लेस होता है और मूवमेंट होता है, उसको हम लोग वो कॉन्सेप्ट को मोशन के नेम से जानते हैं. द मूवमेंट ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर, लेट्स से फ्रॉम x1 to x2, the object is moving, then it is called it is in motion. Also we studied about the gravitation and Newton universal law of gravitation. कैसे सर आइजैक न्यूटन को अपना कॉन्सेप्ट पुट कर पाए कि ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स, सबसे पहले वो देखे कि एप्पल नीचे वर्टिकली ही क्यों गिरा, और गिरा तो ये अर्थ की ओर क्यों ही गिरा, ऊपर क्यों नहीं गया. तो बहुत सारे रिसर्च और एनालाइजेशन के बाद वो बोले कि कोई भी दो ऑब्जेक्ट के बीच में फोर्स, देयर एग्जिस्ट अ फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन टू बॉडीज और ऑब्जेक्ट, whether it is strong or weak. That's it. And we also derived the formula for gravitation. How हमने ये देखा कि अगर फोर्स, इफ हम लोग दो बॉडी का मास इंक्रीज करते हैं तो फोर्स उसका डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल, अगर मास बढ़ाते हैं तो फोर्स भी बढ़ता है. दैट इज फोर्स इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू मास ऑफ बॉडी. And also we have seen that it is also inversely proportional to the square of its distance between them, square of distance between them. So further we concluded that the force is directly proportional to m1 into m2 by d square. To for the equivalence we put a constant, and further that constant is came to known by the name that is gravitational constant. And further we also derived the SI unit of gravitational constant, that is Newton meter square per kg square. That's all for the previous classes, and now we are moving with the today classes. So today class is all about, let me, is it visible or a screen is not visible? Let me check, guys. Okay. Now it is visible. It is visible na, guys? I am not able to share my screen, so you have to, you don't get that things, the be able to show that what we are studied. Let me scroll once again. So हम लोगों ने फिजिक्स पढ़ा था, how physics is related with heat, light, force, magnetism, gravity, friction and sound and atoms. हम लोग फिजिक्स को डिस्क्राइब किए थे, मोशन क्या है, हाउ सर आइजैक न्यूटन ग्रेविटी को, फोर्स को रिलेट कर पाए अपना फिजिकल ऑब्जर्वेशन से. सो दैट्स ऑल अबाउट इट. नाउ वी आर मूविंग विद द chapter motion and force with topic gravitational constant. Let's first we will solve one problem so you can be better visualize. So we are in day 3 na, so we are in day 3. So here the question is that the mass of body, the mass of earth is 5.97 into 10 to power. मैं अगर क्वेश्चन लिख देता हूं तो आप एक बार खुद से ट्राई जरूर करना ताकि आप रेसिस्टेंट ला पाओ. बिना रेसिस्टेंस किए हुए अगर मैं सिंपली बता दूं तो आपको देखने में तो अच्छा लगेगा, बट आप लोग जब खुद से करने का बारी आएगा तो थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होगा. So now, and its radius is 6 kilometer. So now we have to calculate the gravitational constant. See, gravitational constant हम लोग को दिया होता है, बट हम लोग को यहाँ पे ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स फाइंड करना है between two bodies, that is one is earth and the kg of iron, 1 kg of iron sphere on its surface. So please try one time, guys. We already describe force, it is already there. See, you can see here, force is gravitational constant into m1 into m2 by d square, where m1 and m2 are the two masses where the forces exist, and this is the gravitational constant, and d square is the distance between them, square distance between them. So we have given, let me पॉज करके आपको एक बार ट्राई करना होगा. सो नाउ हम लोग अपने से हम खुद करेंगे. सो प्लीज कंसंट्रेट हियर. हम लोग को गिवन क्या क्या है. सी, मास ऑफ अर्थ हम लोग को गिवन है. मास ऑफ अर्थ हम लोग को कितना दिया हुआ है, दैट इज एम ई. हम लोग का कितना गिवन है, 5 इंटू 5.97 इंटू 10 टू पावर 24 kg. और हम लोग को क्या दिया हुआ है, दूसरा बॉडी का भी मास दिया हुआ है, दैट इज मास ऑफ स्पीयर, आयरन स्पीयर. लेट्स से हम लोग यहाँ IS ले लेते हैं, आयरन स्पीयर, और उसका मास हम लोग को दिया हुआ है कितना, 1 kg. ये हमारा m1 मास है, ये हमारा m2 मास है. और रेडियस हम लोग को क्या गिवन है, रेडियस हम लोग को गिवन कितना है, लेट्स से ये रेडियस आर हमारा गिवन है 6371, सॉरी 637 ना, 6371 किलोमीटर, किलोमीटर है ना। हाँ, तो हम लोग को अब फोर्स फाइंड करना है। ये तीनों के हेल्प से हम लोग को फोर्स फाइंड करना है। जैसा कि हम लोग जानते हैं, कल भी मैंने डिराइव किया था, फोर्स इक्वल टू व्हाट, जी इक्वल टू m1 इंटू m2 where m2 is the mass of sphere, let's say m1 is mass of earth, and g is gravitational constant, and d square is the r of a square. That is, it is what, it is the distance between the two bodies. हम लोग अब फोर्स कैलकुलेट करने के लिए फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करेंगे। दैट हम लोग ने कल ही डिराइव किया था। क्या डिराइव किया था? फोर्स इक्वल टू ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट टाइम्स मास इनटू mass of the body, product of the mass of body and by a square distance between them. So अब कुछ नहीं, अब हम लोग वैल्यू पुट करेंगे फॉर्मूला में। तो जैसा कि हम लोग जानते हैं, ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू कितना होता है, 6.67 इंटू 10 टू पावर माइनस 11 इंटू m1, दैट इज मास ऑफ अर्थ, हाउ मच, 5.97 into 10 to power 24 kg, and the m2, the mass of second body, that is mass of a sphere. Mass of a sphere हमारा कितना है, 1 kg. So it is numerator part, and in denominator part we have a square distance, a square of the distance between them, that is radius, and the radius is how much, 6.37 into 10 to power 3 square. That is not. First we have to take this one, we have given the radius in kilometer, so first we have to change it in meter, that is 6.37 into 10 to power 3 meter, that is radius. And further we will calculate to get, that is how much we will get. So अब हम लोग 9 10 1 2 के बच्चे नहीं हैं जो हमेशा कैलकुलेट करेंगे, इतना तो तुम कर ही सकते हो। तो हम लोग का ये जो आंसर आएगा अप्रॉक्स आएगा 9.8 इंटू 10 टू पावर माइनस 13 to 12 के न्यूटन। हमारा फोर्स का यूनिट क्या होता है, न्यूटन। अब ये मत पूछना कि न्यूटन कैसे होता है, SI यूनिट ऑफ फोर्स इज न्यूटन। अगर तुम लोग से कैलकुलेशन नहीं हो रहा तो हम खुद कर लेते हैं। सी ये हमारा 10 टू पावर माइनस 11 प्लस 24, 10 को एक 10 के पावर को एक जगह कर लेते हैं, और 6.67 इंटू 5.97 कितना हो जाएगा हमारा, और इंटू 1 हो जाएगा 6.67 इंटू 5.97 हमारा हो जाएगा 39.82. You can further follow the book of Circulum. It will be more visualized. We are following the Circulum book. So we will get the answer as 9.18. Sorry, it is now. We will get, if we write the unit Newton, then we will 9.8 Newton. Let erase it first. हम लोग यहाँ से 0.98 न्यूटन आना चाहिए. ये पूरा कैलकुलेशन करने के बाद हमारा जो आंसर आएगा 0.98 न्यूटन आएगा. सी गाइस, हम लोग बहुत धीरे धीरे चलेंगे, कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है. हम लोग को कॉन्सेप्ट सीखना है, ना कि आगे बढ़ने पे फोकस करना है. और प्लीज इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट विथ एनी numerical, any concept, please comment in the chat so I can help you. If you don't write the problems and any concept issue, I will not able to get you. So if you have any problem, please you can comment or directly put a message in WhatsApp or Telegram group. And if you have any problem related any books, you can follow any other books also. I am not restricting you to follow a particular book. So you can you have any doubt regarding any class 10th physics numerical or concept with any book, you can follow advanced book also, like Rasnik Khalide or Pearson or any advanced problem. You can put a message and we will get you as soon as possible. That's it. Now moving to the further other problem, that is we have given the mass of the moon and the earth is 5.97 10 to the power 24 kg and 7.34 into 10 to the power 22 kg respectively. The distance between the moon and the earth if you have any writing related issue, you can tell. I will write it bigger size in font size bigger, because I know my writing is very small in font size. I will try to write bigger so you can better visualize. Earth is 3.8 kilometer, 3.8 into 10 to the power 5 kilometer. So calculate the gravitational force between the moon and the earth. first you have to try it by yourself. Please pause the video and try sometimes. Then if you are not able to solve, then I will of course I will solve the problem. Then you can confirm it, or if you have made, then you can confirm the solution and further proceed. So let me solve. So see what we are given. First write the given part. We have given that लोग को क्या क्या दिया गया है, मास ऑफ अर्थ दिया गया है. मास ऑफ अर्थ हमारा लेट्स से एमई हमारा है 5.97 into 10 to the power 24 kg, and mass of moon हमारा कितना है, that is mass of moon हमारा है 7.34 into 10 to the power 22 kg, और distance हमारा कितना है, that is distance between them, that is let's say d is 3.84 into 10 to the power 5 kilometer. That is nothing but how much, 3.84 into 10 to the power 8 meter. We can write na kilometer to meter. 3.8 kilometer. 3.8 into 84 into 10 to the power 8 meter. Now we all know about gravitational force, that is the force of attraction between two bodies can be written as gravitational constant into m1 into, that is nothing, m1 is what is, I don't know the much functionality. Let me write here. Okay. They have selected that option, that's why it is m1, that is m1 is mass of earth and m2 is mass of moon, and the square of distance between them, that is d square. So now we can put the value directly, that is gravitational constant is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. See, if the gravitational constant is not given, you can remember also every time the gravitational constant is not given in question, then you can write it on by yourself, that is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. The unit is Newton meter square per kg square. That's it, nothing much in that. So mass of earth is given, we have how much, 5.97 into 10 to the power 24 kg, and the mass of moon is, we have given how much, 7.34 into 10 to the power 24 kg by the square of distance between them, that is 3.84 into 10 to the power 8 meter square. So what we will get, we will further calculating, we get, let's say 6.67 into 5.97 into 7.34 into 10 to the power minus 11 plus 24 plus and 24. Sorry, here we have written how much, the mass of moon is 10 to the power 22 times 10 to the power 22 kg. So here we will add 10 to the power 22. If there is any miswriting, you can help me in the chat, guys. See, when I can do silly mistakes in calculating the. So what we will get now? We get 14 point 14.75 into 10 to the power 16 in the denominator. Further we will get by multiplying 6.67 into 5.97 into 7.34, we will get, I directly put the solution we get. You can calculate it by your own. 10 to the power 35 minus 16 and 14.75. ये डेसिमल यहाँ से उड़ा और हमारे पास आया फोर्स इक्वल टू 19.82 into 10 to the power first we will get as 19.82 into 10 to the power 19 Newton. That's all. So हमने सीखा क्या सीखा अभी तक? फोर्स हम लोग दो बॉडी के बीच में कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं. So we can also conclude that the force between Earth and Moon is how much? 1.982 into 10 to the power 20 न्यूटन. यहाँ से हम लोग एक डिजिट स्किप किए हैं. यहाँ 10 to the power 19 था तो अभी 20 हो जाएगा. So you can also, if you can remember, you can remember it. So we also have given below that the question for the discussion. As calculated in previous example, the gravitational force between the earth and a sphere is 1 kg is 9.8 Newton. So you can you both the problem I solved. The first one is the force between two bodies. If first for second body is 1 kg, you can calculate. Further, you can also calculate the force between two bodies, that is if first mass is earth and moon, then we can further conclude that the force of attraction between earth and moon is 1.98 into 10 to the power 20 Newton. Further, moving to the variation in gravitational force. See, be directly concluding the force between two more bodies by calculating the force by the equation for force equal to g times product of mass and divided by square time its distance. Now if there is variation in gravitational force, हम लोग जब देखते हैं, लेट्स हम तुमको प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल देते हैं. हम लोग देखते हैं कि स्पेस में देखते हैं, अगर कोई मून पे कोई भी इंसान जंप करता है तो वो देखते हैं कि वो जहां हम लोग यहाँ अर्थ पे जितना जंप करते हैं उसका मे बी 2 times और 3 times मून पे ज्यादा जंप करता है. ऐसा क्यों होता है? देयर इज द वेरिएशन इन gravitational force. इवन अर्थ भी आप सिर्फ अर्थ ही अब कोई भी बॉडी को अपने सेंटर की ओर नहीं खींचता है. हम लोग जैसा कि पहले ही पढ़ चुके हैं कि कोई भी दो बॉडी एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट करता है. दैट इज देयर एग्जिस्ट द फोर्स बिटवीन एवरी टू बॉडीज वेदर इट इज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग और वीक. उसी प्रकार हम कोई मून भी अगर कोई देख तुम हम कोई भी देखे होगे टीवी पे जब कोई एस्ट्रोनॉमर जाता है तो मून पे ऐसा तो नहीं है कि वो स्पेस में चला जाता. स्पेस इज प्योर वेलोसिटी बी अनदर कॉन्सेप्ट वी विल फर्दर स्टडी that concept later. Now we if astronomer goes to moon, then it is also get attracted toward the center of moon. That's why it is not spreading like here and there wandering. So it get, but if you jump on the moon, it will uh, much bigger jump than the earth. If you, let's say, if you jump 1 meter on earth, then you can the jump two times of distance than the earth. Whatever, if you jump 1 kilometer, let's say 1 meter in earth, then you will able to jump 2 meter or 3 meter on earth. How it is possible? Because there is variation in mass of earth and moon. There is difference in mass of earth and moon. And we already seen that how mass is related with the gravitational force. If we increase the mass, the gravitational force also increases. If we decrease the mass, then the gravitational force also decreases. That is in directly proportional to what? Mass of mass of two bodies, and inversely proportional to the distance, not distance, a square of its distance. So now we will move to the another topic, that is variation. How force is related with the variation in gravitational force with mass and distance. That is, let me try to choose another color. That is variation in gravitational force with what? There are only two parameters. Whether if we can we can observe the variation with mass, or whether we can we will observe the variation of force with distance. Gravitational constant is already know, we all know that is constant, that is fixed value, that is nothing but what? G is what? 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. You have to remember it, guys. If you practice problem, then it will be automatically came into mind. Now see, the change in gravitational force is observed can be explained mathematically also by using the formula we will use to calculate the gravitational force. Suppose, let's say, two body we have. Let me choose the another color, that is object A and B. The masses of the two objects, that is A and B, have m1 and m2 respectively. M1 and m2. The distance between two objects d in the gravitational force between them, if one is first, initially we know all that force is what? That is nothing but g times product of mass and it is divided by square times square of its distance between them. That's all. When the mass of object is made double, how the mass is related? What is the change if we double the mass? Let's say when we double the mass, object, then the force, what will become? G into m. Let's say m1 is m2 and we double the mass of m2, then it is what? 2 common, g m1 m2 d square. That is nothing but what? 2 times f na. It is what? This is what? F, and 2 times f. F is what? G m1 m2 d square, and 2 times of g m1 m2 by d square is 2f. So we can clearly observe that when we double the mass, then force become 2 times. And also we will see when we double the both mass. In the first activity we have seen, when the mass of one object get double, the force become double. When the, let's say now we have, when we double mass of both object, then we can see g of 2 into m1 into m2, that is nothing but 2 into 2 of g times m1 m2 by d square. And here is what? This thing is what? Force. We can see force is g of m1 m2 d square now. See, so we can conclude that when we double the both mass, we will get force is 4 times 4f. So we can also conclude that when the distance get, now we see this is second one. Now see, when the distance is doubled, distance of the object is doubled, force is what? G is m1 m2 by, now distance is what? Doubled, so we can write 2d square, then it will become how much? m1 into m2 by 4d square. It is now 1 by 4 into g of m1 m2 by d square. So it will become how much? When we double the mass, it become 1/4 of force. That is 1/4 of f when we double the distance. And now see, when this fourth activity, first is if it is d, the initial one was what? D. Now we have 2d, and in second there is m and m, and here is t, and in this we make it 2m and 2m, that is double of both m, and here initial was T, M and M, and one of the object become double of previous. This one was initial and be changed, and this one was initial and this one was initial, and we change the value to observe what is the change in the force. Now if we when the distance of the object is doubled, we see, and if we, let's say, if we half the distance, between them, then we see force is G of M1 M2, this is D initial, we have M and M, and further we change the distance with d by 2 and mass is same. Now force become how much? D of 2 square, then it will become G of M1 G M1 M2 by d square by 4. Further it will become M1 M2 by d square. That is nothing but this is what? Force, and it will 4Fc. When we have the distance, force will become how much? 4F. 4F we have observed when we change the distance to half. So guys, that's all. Further we will see the gravity in next class. So till now we have covered how we see that how the variation in mass and distance related to force, that is, if we double the mass, the force will become 4 times of its initial, and if we how the first activity we have seen, that is, if we double the first object mass of first object, then it will become force will become how much? 2 times of its initial one, and then we double the mass of both objects, it will become 4 times of initial, and the if we double the distance, then the force of initial between two the force between two objects will become how much? 1 by 4 time of its initial one, and if we have the distance, then we can observe that it is 4 times of its initial value. That's all. You have to practice and revise it well, and see, we will we will cover all topics in very less time. You don't have to worry that whether the topics will be covered in time or not. I just told the roadmap in first class. We will cover the whole topic and all concept of physics of class 10th in proper time with proper revision. Just you have to do is to make revise and keep patience on me. We will cover whole concept from scratch to advanced level. Just you have to be with me, and guys, please follow the course on daily basis, so we will stay connected. And if you have any doubt, please comment and subscribe and like to stay connected and updated for any query, and stay motivated. That's all. Thank you.